Alright, what's the deal, y'all? Now, we doubling back. It's been a little bit of news in the Drake and J. Cole and Kendrick beef. So, we'll start with DJ Academiks, Mr. Compromise himself. Now, he's been working overtime to iron these kinks out for Drake. But, it ain't really working. The fans see through it. The proof is in the air. So basically, he did an interview with Baby Keem. Or not an interview, but he caught him on a podcast. And he's asking him questions about, do you really think Drake is like that? Thinking that Baby Keem gonna fold. And Baby Keem reveals, nah, nigga, actually, I was there the day when he caught the 17-year-old on stage and made out with her and did all kind of weird shit.
Why you thought that? And I'm telling you, it's documented that Kendrick lied about a bunch of stuff.
No. You just try to make me answer stuff. I never answered that. I never said that I think that he does.
I'm saying, okay, I'll ask you again.
Nothing about that.
I'll ask you again. Without Kendrick saying it previously, did you ever have a thought in your mind that made you wonder, does Drake like underage girls?
Well, I was at that show, so that's like I was at that show years ago when he had brought that young girl on stage, and I was there. So that was a little weird at that time. It was really weird actually, but I didn't really know his age, to be real. I didn't know his actual age when he did that.
You were at that show, bro?
Huh?
You were at that show?
Yeah, I worked that show. Yeah.
So at that show, you're like, that was weird.
Yeah, I mean that was the topic of the conversation, for real, with the staff and shit. Yeah, it was.
Okay. Yo, I ain't gonna
you like my answer, right?
No, it's not that like an answer. I'm like, yo, I get the West Coast, bro. Like, yo, you niggas are in solidarity. Okay, Jesus.
Lord, so I just gave you a legit answer.
My dude, you like put it like this. Okay, all right, cool, perfect. I'm glad that you said that. I'm glad that you said that. Cool. You see, I gotta think of new methods for you motherfuckers.
Act being Act, Drake's damn lawyer and shit. He was bobbing and weaving, so he had to change tactics. So he asked Keem, yo, do you think Kendrick will ever work with Drake? And he said, no, I'm not folding. We would never work with him because we believe that he got that on his name, and that'd be hypocritical, which...
Cool. So Nori said,
like that.
No, all right. So Nori said that potentially he believes that Drake and Kendrick will at a point make up and make music. What do you think about that? Do you think that's possible?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I said, as a man, shut up, Bill, man. I couldn't. To me, no, it's over.
Believe Kendrick would ever work with Drake either. It's been about 15 years, maybe 10 years since they already worked together. Drake sent the invite to get on first-person shooters, I guess, supposedly. Kendrick said, no, I don't think he want to work with him at all. I don't think in the future he ever would. So, yeah, Keem didn't fold. Act been going on a lot of streams trying to work things out for Drake. Like, he did another one with this dude, AJ. And he was trying to defend Drake, and AJ had to school him on some more stuff like, oh, you didn't know he did this with this famous producer's daughter.
Let a 30-plus-year-old nigga text your daughter as a 14-year-old that he misses her. Yes or no?
Okay, so I don't have a child. I have to premise it by saying that, but if you want a simple answer, if my daughter was a person chasing celebrity life, I wouldn't think it weird that anybody in celebrity life were trying to talk to her to give her advice or anything else. Now, if
what about
hold on, if my daughter is a private citizen, it would be very weird and very creepy. Yes.
All right. What about him liking high school girl basketball, bro?
What do you mean? It says 5 years ago. It says, who's Drake's girlfriend, Bella? I've never heard this person. Is this person a singer?
Is none other than the 18-year-old model, Bella Harris. Not only is Harris known for her modeling work, her family is connected to some serious celebrities in Hollywood too. Fans first connected Harris and Drake together after she was spotted at multiple tour dates during the rapper's recent and previous tour. While Drake is 31, making him 13 years her senior, the couple looked quite touchy on Bella's Instagram page. Many fans have even been blowing up her page with comments warning the young teen to stay away from Drake.
Basically, she was 18 and started dating Drake or, you know, and people pulled up how Drake had basically already been taking like real touchy videos and photos with her at the age of 16. He was already talking to her that way. So it was kind of weird. You know, it was a little bit weird. And again, Act kind of got stumped by that, you know. And I want to talk a little bit about why Academiks is defending Drake so hard. This is not some, oh, I just love Drake and that's my GOAT. So Academiks revealed in the past on stream that he has a business relationship with a man named Elliot Grange. And he said he's even so close, he knows his wife, he knows the family. Elliot Grange owns a label called 10K Projects. Tekashi, Ice Spice, it's a couple people. And you've seen all that work he did for Tekashi. This was for Elliot Grange. Basically, the labels pay Act to promote and clear up narratives around certain artists' career. Okay, so with that said, Act goes on another stream with talking about Glorilla, where he says he gets paid by her label to basically promote and protect her project, even though he doesn't like her. And if you don't know, she is signed to CMG, whose parent company is UMG. And UMG is ran by a man named Lucian Grange. And yes, that's the father of Elliot Grange. Now, UMG's biggest artist is none other than Drake Graham. You starting to get where I'm going with this? Academiks gets paid $1 million out of his own words by UMG to control the narrative around their artist. Drake is UMG's biggest artist, and Act is going the hardest for Drake. This is a business thing. Like Kendrick said, this man is compromised, and I have a video already revealing this a year ago. Academiks is working for UMG 10K Projects. He is paid $1 million by the Grange family. Matter of fact, go to the streams where he was talking about the Illuminati parties and how he had to meet up with a big exec. He's talking about Elliot. So, with that said, I just want y'all, you Drake fans or even Kendrick fans, to realize it's bigger than what y'all think. Now, moving on to another note. We got Kendrick coming out and giving his post-game interview. So him and SZA sat down and SZA interviewed him basically. If you don't know, SZA is a former or maybe current TDE artist, pretty famous. You know, she interviewed Kendrick and the interview was really good. It was a lot of cool questions. But at the end, she asked him about Not Like Us. And Kendrick comes with some really good answers.
A couple more questions. She will get right into the real question that we all want to know. Can I ask you a hyper masculine question? You can also tell me to shut the F up. What does not like us mean to you? He would laugh and say, not like us? Not like us is the energy of who I am, the type of man I represent. Now, if you identify with the man that I represent, SZA will cut him off saying, break that man down for me. And Kendrick was saying, this man has morals, he has values, he believes in something, he stands on something, he's not pandering. He's a man who can recognize his mistakes and not be afraid to share the mistakes, and can dig deep down into the fear-based ideologies or experiences to be able to express them without feeling like he's less of a man. If I'm thinking of Not Like Us, I'm thinking of me and whoever identifies with that. SZA says, now, can I say something else in that realm? Or you want me to get away from that? Can I ask you something else? And hilariously, he asks, is it mean? She says, no, it's more like, I thought it was really interesting that there was any consensus at all that you might be an angry individual.
He kind of gives his thought process onto what the Not Like Us means and where he aligns. And he says, you know, The man who may not like us is a morally sound person, someone who doesn't compromise their morals, someone who doesn't backtrack on what they, really feel. And man, SZA asked him, did this come out of a place of anger making this? And he's like, I wouldn't say anger, but basically, he believes in love and war. So when somebody goes against your morals or disrespects what you believe in, he believes, hey, it's time to go to war, and that's what he did. That's just me summing it up. I'll let you guys see, I will read the questions off so you guys can see it yourself. But yeah, SZA did a really good job interviewing him, man. I think she got a, after music, because she's still in her prime. So after music, I could see her doing like podcasting or having her own interview type of thing, like a Shannon Sharp type of thing. So yeah, it was pretty cool. But with that said, do you guys believe Ak is compromised? Do you believe he's getting paid by Lucien and Drake? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe. And how do you guys feel about the interview with Kendrick? You believe what he said, or you think he just making it look good? But yeah, with that, I'm gone.